Hello, Kehilat Darchei Tzion. We're on Erev Shabbat, Parashat Bechukotai. In our parasha, we read about the curse, the punishment that Hashem will give Am Yisrael if we don't follow His ways. Unfortunately, the past 8 months, we have felt some of this curse. We have seen a portion of it appear in our lives. We've also seen other sides. We've seen also great blessings in Am Yisrael, and we've seen the ability of ourselves to stand up and fight back and unite. But yes, we felt a lot of pain and sorrow in the past 8 months. But our parasha doesn't only bring the curse. Our parasha starts out with the blessing. What happens if we do the correct thing and then we get blessed by Hashem and all the wonderful blessings of the flourishing of Eretz Yisrael and of Am Yisrael and all the wonderful possibilities that will be with us living in Eretz Yisrael if we have the zchut of receiving the blessing. Also, the curse doesn't just end with a curse. It ends with the fact that Hashem remembers Am Yisrael and He remembers Eretz Yisrael and He remembers His covenant. And Am Yisrael are going to return to Eretz Yisrael and come back to a place of a full, complete life as a nation in Eretz Yisrael in a good way. Our parasha starts good. Even the curse ends in a positive note. And in the middle, we have the curse. And I think this is there not only to emphasize the curse that's in the middle, but also to allow us to dream, to allow us to think, to believe things can be different. If we just have a curse without the positive aspect, we don't realize what can be. What are the possibilities that we can have as a nation? What are the possibilities that we can live as an individual? And that leads to despair. If all we see is the curse, if all we see are the problems, so then that leads to despair, that leads to deep sorrow. It leads to a place where it leads us to a place where we can't get up. But our parasha tells us, no, even when you're there, you should realize that there is another option. There's always another way. There's another option that we could have been in, and we can get there. We will get there. We have the promise at the beginning of the parasha. We have the promise at the end of the parasha. So even when we are in the middle, even when we're feeling pain and trouble, the parasha opens and ends with all the positive aspect, telling us, yes, we should have faith, we should believe, we should dream. The dream, the understanding of how the positive way of life looks is what can give us the power to overcome the challenging situations. And I think that this week that we have Yom Yerushalayim, I think that connects deeply to this idea. Yom Yerushalayim, is a day that we celebrate the great miracle of Sheshet HaYamim and the fact that we have united Yerushalayim. But I think the concept of Yerushalayim in our mindsets is the concept of something complete, Shalem, the Shlemut. We have a day in Yom Yerushalayim, if we concentrate on Yom Yerushalayim, it's a day where we can rise to our dreams, to what we are expecting, what we hope for. And that can give us more power, more energy to continue coping with the problems that we have because of our great faith and our belief in the wonderful future that we will have Bezrat Hashem. And Bezrat Hashem, it should be as soon as possible. Shabbat Shalom.